Lever systems allow movement to take place, and the lever systems in our bodies are formed by bones, joints, and muscles. Every lever system has three parts: fulcrum, load, and effort. The fulcrum is the axis around which a lever rotates, and this is often a joint in the body. The load is the force of the thing that you want to move, and the effort is the force that is applied by the user of the lever system. Within the body, the effort is usually a muscle. We can look at throwing a dart as an example. A lever system is used by the body to enable the throwing of a dart. The fulcrum is the elbow joint, as this is the axis where the movement is enabled. The load is the dart itself that is being thrown, and the effort is the tricep muscle, which extends to create the required force. There are three types of lever system, and these are called the first class lever system, second class lever system, and third class lever system. It is important that we understand why a lever system is first, second, or third class, and it is all to do with what is in the middle of the lever system. For a first class lever system, the fulcrum is in the middle. In a second class lever system, the load is in the middle. And for a third class lever system, the effort is in the middle. A way of remembering this is to think FLE, or fly little elf. There are lots of different first class lever systems, but we only need to know three different examples. You must remember what the load, fulcrum, and effort are for each of these examples. For a tricep dip, the fulcrum is the elbow and the effort is the triceps. The load that is being lifted is the body weight through the center of the hands. We would point to the hands when labeling the load. When nodding the head, the fulcrum is the joint at the top of the neck. The effort comes from the muscle at the bottom of the neck, and the load is the weight of the head through the chin. We would point to the chin when labeling the load. When rowing a boat, the top of the oar acts as the fulcrum, the biceps provide the effort, and the water acts as the load. As we mentioned earlier, for a second class lever system, the load is in the middle. There is only one example of a second class lever system that we need to know, and this is a calf raise. During a calf raise, the load is the weight of the body going through the center of the feet. The effort comes from the gastrocnemius muscle, and the fulcrum is the balls of the feet, and this is because you will push up onto the balls of your feet whilst performing a calf raise. Therefore, this is the axis around which we rotate. There are two examples of third class lever systems that we need to know: a bicep curl and the action of kicking a football. During a third class lever system, the effort is in the middle. Whilst performing a bicep curl, the elbow acts as the fulcrum, the bicep muscle provides the effort, and the dumbbell or weight being lifted will be the load. When kicking a football, the knee acts as the fulcrum, the effort is provided by the quadricep, and the ball is the load. The examples that we have gone through for each type of lever system are the only examples that you need to know, but this doesn't mean that they can't be applied in a different way. For example, you could get asked about the lever system used while taking off in long jump or high jump. This is essentially a calf raise, so we know that this is a second class lever system, and we can work out what provides the fulcrum, load, and effort. Other examples could be throwing a dart, which is the same action as a tricep dip, and 10-pin bowling, which is the same action as a bicep curl. Each lever system could also be shown in a diagram that looks a little bit like a seesaw. In these diagrams, a box will show the load, a triangle will show the fulcrum, and an arrow will show the effort.